and today we're going to do some more digging up of the strawberries and finding new homes for them. So I've hinted before at what I was going to do and having something with smaller pockets, and this is it here. These pockets are smaller than the ones I showed you on the wooden beds before. So we'll plant them with strawberries and then run drip to them. I'm going to weave the drip like that up and across the pockets. And I think we'll be able to fit, so I'm going to do strawberries in this row, skip a row, and then in the next row. That way whenever each plant shoots out its runners, I'll let it keep one runner, and I'll use a landscape staple to put that runner in the pocket below. And that way we have the ones this year and then a new plants next year. That way we're continuing to get new plants each year, because eventually the strawberry plants will fizzle out. They say around 3 years is how long you can expect strawberry plants to give you strawberries. They'll continue to live, but they won't produce strawberries forever. So as the old leave and the new come in, and we just have a continuous rotation of old and new strawberry plants. So that's the plan. I have zip ties, and we're going to zip tie it to the fence over there in the corner where the strawberry patch is, and I'll show you how I do it. I'm going to fill each pocket with compost and dig up the strawberries and put them in. Okay, so I'm going to use zip ties to attach it to the fence. And I actually need 2 zip ties together to be able to go around this part of the fence. So get these put together. And I did do this last year with this in a different spot, and the zip ties held up the entire season, so it works. Zip ties also held up this trellis the whole season as well. All right, about that long. Top these off. Once the strawberries are in, I won't be able to, or easily I won't be able to add more, because you don't want to bury the crowns of the strawberry plants. They'll end up rotting. All right, seems good. Got to dig up the strawberries now and put them in. There's a ton of tree roots in here from this tree here. Next, I don't know if you can see my hand pointing. The neighbor's tree, catty corner to us, which is why I had to put beds back here to begin with, and try to get these up. Oh, I wish I would have paid attention. Look at the strawberry. Oh my goodness. Can you see it? It's huge already. Oh, that's so exciting. I wouldn't have dug this up if I would have noticed sooner. Darn it. Well, let's hope it still produces, because there's a bunch of strawberries coming in on this one. Oh, no, there's 3 plants. There's 4 plants here. Let's go ahead and start doing this part. They're growing so close together that I can't keep count, so I don't want to dig up more than I need to. So, top row first. I'm going to get some shears because I want to cut off the runners from last year and clean them up before I stick them in there. And if you yank it, you could yank a part of the crown off and then damage the plant, so I'd rather just cut it. I have some other shears somewhere, but these ones will do the trick. Boom. So I'm going to just plant to where the crown's not buried, because that'll rot. found a squash bug. Okay. Killing it. Because this is what you got to do when you got to get rid of pests. Made me jump. Thought that was a bug. Last 3. Here we are, 18 planted, and I still have probably just as many that I dug up. It's crazy how you can dig up a clump and not realize how many you're digging up. The space I dug is probably 2 square feet. 2 square feet of runners from last year that propagated into the ground. 18 here, and then a whole other pile here. I'll show you in a sec. We're gonna find something else to do with them over here. And I'll water everything in at the end when we're done. Whenever you're moving stuff around, you definitely want to give it water. The compost is moist, and then I'll give it some more water, and then it's going to rain here soon. So these will droop and be sad for a few days probably, and then I'm sure they'll perk right back up. And whatever ones don't survive, I'll pull them out and replace them. I've got plenty to choose from, so I'll just put a new one in if need be. All right, let's head over here and plant the rest of these strawberries that I dug up down here. All right, these are going to hold the strawberries. I was going to just do one in each and let the runners grow in each of these corners here. But since I still have too many dug up, I think I'll give this plant one spot for a runner, and then I'll plant one and give it a spot for a runner, and then there'll be an extra spot left for one of the other runners. So I'll do one more in each on one of these corner pieces or whatever you want to call it. And then hopefully that'll use up the rest of these. Okay, got 3 little ones left. They're little ones, and I could just replant them in the corner or toss them, but I did see here, this is all the strawberries that we planted. It's the first thing we did to, along with giving away, but also to find a new spot for the strawberries that grew in the ground around the beds, was to try this strawberry in a laundry basket hack. And a lot of leaves are dying, but a lot of these are just growing new leaves. This one, however, is completely unhappy. Actually, I might have put the crown in too deep. So let's just pop another one in and see how it does. I haven't spotted any more that need replaced. A lot of them have dead crunchy leaves, but they're actually regrowing, so I haven't found any dead spots that actually don't have a thriving strawberry. Got two little ones. I'll just put them back in the dirt over there. That way I can give them away later and not just waste them. All right, so the battery died when I was telling you what I was going to do with the last strawberries, or when I was doing it. I just put the last two right down here where I got them from, so I'm going to give them some water and give everything else the water too. Oh, funny story, actually. So this is the netting that goes over the strawberry bed whenever their strawberries are here, so the birds won't get to them. And I just shoved it into the corner over there, and I picked it up, and strawberry plants had grown through the netting. Like, actually, there's a spot right here. So I had to rip out the strawberry plants, and they were still attached to the netting, so I pulled them out, and I was like, oh, these look pretty good still. I'll go ahead and plant them and see what happens. So I ripped 3 strawberry plants out of this netting, and I had 3 strawberry plants left over. 1 that went into that basket, and 2 that I planted over there. So I had actually dug, which is just crazy, I had dug the perfect amount of strawberries out for these containers here and for the pouch over here on the fence. That's just crazy. So if I hadn't ripped 3 strawberries out of this netting, I would have had the perfect number. That never happens. Okay, well, I am done with this project for now. A few more strawberries to dig up still. At this point, everything that I planned on doing with the extra strawberries has been done. Laundry basket, thing on the pouch thingy on the fence, and these containers here. So what I have over there is extra, and I could move them to the very corner against the white part of the fence, and let them grow there, because I just need that clear so that way I can walk around. And if some are up against the fence, I can still walk and step and reach and all that. So I know of one person that wants some more strawberries, so I was going to give them the last of the strawberries whenever I was done with what I was going to do with them. So I'll dig the rest up, I'll move some to the edge of the fence, and I will give him the rest, and he's going to give it to his girlfriend. She got some from me previously and planted them and said that she would take more. So I got a home for the rest of the strawberries. I didn't have to throw any away or waste any. I was able to gift all the strawberries, and there were hundreds. You saw that little section that I digged was about 2 square feet, I guesstimated, and that ended up being 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. That was 34 strawberry plants in this much space. And that all the way around the bed, all the way from that edge to that edge on both sides, I had dug up. So easily hundreds of strawberry plants that I was able to give away. So that's really nice, and hopefully they're all working out for the people I gave them to. And I like giving things and not wasting, so it makes me happy. So I'm just going to give these a little bit more water. It's going to rain a little bit around 5 or 6, and then it's going to rain more this evening, so they don't need that much, but these things dry out so fast. I just want to give them a really good saturation, just in case it doesn't rain as much as I think it might, or it says it will, because sometimes you just can't count on the weather, the predictions. So give them plenty to drink, and hopefully they'll be okay. Like I said, they'll droop for a few days, and then they'll perk back up, or they will die. And at that point, I'll replace them, or I won't. Either way, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. P.S. I know I need to still run drip to it, and I'm going to do that, just not today. I'm going to do all the drip at once for everything in one fell swoop. So I know I didn't forget to do that, but I said I was going to do it in the beginning. I will get to it another day. Thank you for watching. Bye.